What about me is most intimidating, if anything?
I think that it is, like, I remember the first time we met, it's the read of, like, don't give her any BS. Like, just don't give her any BS. Like, that's what, it's not that you're not friendly, it's just literally, like, you're gonna call it, like, you see it, and so you're like, oh, that was some stuff that just came out of your mouth. I'm sorry, I've got to call that out. Hold on one second. And so I think that's it. It's like, if you're not confident in who you are as a person, and you try to come to you like, inauthentic or whatever, maybe you're going to be like, and you might do it tactfully or a little roundabout, but you will call it out.
I will.
What compliment do you think I hear the most?
First of all, you're gorgeous.
Oh,
I hope you knew that. I hope you know that. But I bet you your curls are always popping. Oh my gosh. I was just looking at them like, her curls are curling today. So if you don't get that compliment every day, then I shun everybody who is not paying no attention.
I'm blushing so hard right now.
No, for real. I was like, her curls is popping.
Oh, thank you.
If you could relive an iconic day in our friendship, what would it be?
I feel like today's kind of an iconic day. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. When you guys decorated like my cubicle, I didn't expect any of that stuff. Like, that stuff really, really touched me. Like, that stuff was not even, I don't expect stuff like that. Like, that's not my personality at all. And so, like, just these little gestures that maybe but for me, those were big deals, and that really, really touched my heart. Like, completely took me off guard and was like, who am I to deserve such kindness?
You.
But yeah, so.
Oh, see, I had another day in mind.
Oh yeah?
So I don't know why we were at work so early, and you came over to my desk and you just prayed for me, and I was actually having a very bad day, like kind of a bad week, maybe a bad month, but you came over and prayed for me. I was like, God, you just be sending people, didn't you? One thing, I am always reminded that God has not forgotten me, always, and he will send it in whatever form it is, and I always know when it's God. And he was like, I don't know why I'm supposed to do that, but I'm supposed to do this right now. I was like, okay, thank you. Okay. What limiting belief do you think is holding me back the most?
Ooh.
Look, I said, oh.
So you know how I get my feeling, so I'm just gonna go with my feeling
Go
here.
for it.
That you're not enough.
That's a good one.
Because I think that you are enough, and I think that when you rest and let yourself be, you are enough. You don't have to strive. You don't have to, because who you are and who God made you to be and who you are innately is enough. And that's why, you get your set list all together in 1 second, because you are enough and you are it. And your creativity and the blessings that God's given you to express yourself flow in and out of you. And so that's enough. You don't need to be more. What about me is hardest for you to understand?
Oh, what you just said, that you don't see the things that people think about you.
Really? Yeah, I don't.
I think it's hard, for anyone to understand that, because we always see the greatness. We're on the outside looking in, and we don't see the internal, for lack of a better word, struggle that we go through to get to the point of what we see on the outside. So when people say, I just don't see what you're talking about, you're like, what? Why not? Don't you see how amazing you are? Don't you see it? I don't know why you don't see it. But I think that's always the hardest for anybody, because you want to always, even for yourself, you want to look in the mirror and you want to see that greatness and you want to accept it. And maybe that's why we don't see it, because we don't accept it for ourselves. Like you said, we're always striving to be more, to do whatever. And we will never accept what the greatness is that's already inside of us. So,
well, thank you.
Have I changed your mind about anything? Ooh.
I think you actually have helped me, seeing you balance. We just talked about earlier, but seeing you balance, like, your side gig, which is really your job.
Right. That's the side gig.
And you pursuing, what you want to be your career, that I think you've changed my mind of just the fact of that, like, this is how you live passionately. It can be, tiring, but this is how you live passionately for what makes you happy. And so just seeing you constantly not willing to back down from that actually has helped me change my mind to not like it can be done. It's not always perfect. It's not always like, this, but that it can be done.
It definitely can.
When in this game did you feel most connected to me?
Oh, the whole game. I've always felt connected to you. No, real talk. Since the prayer at the job. Real talk. I've always felt connected to you. Your level of compassion for people is big. I don't know that I have that level. I know I should probably have that. But your level of compassion for people is just amazing. And there's not many people like that. There are not many people, when God tells you to do something, you go and do it. You do that and you're faithful to him. And that's just big to me. And I've always been connected to you since the prayer. Real talk.
What question are you trying to answer most in your life right now?
The biggest question is, like, you kind of know what God wants you to do, but how do you want me to get there? What do you need me to do? It's that. What made you gravitate towards me as a friend?
I think it's because you were friendly. You were
I promise you I am.
you wanted to be helpful. You know what I mean? I appreciate direct people. So direct people do not actually intimidate me or scare me away. I gravitate towards direct people. So you didn't intimidate me. You being open of like, and you were wanting to be friendly. So that's why I gravitate towards you, because, and also too, you have that thing of like, just gonna have a good time. No matter how stressed out we are or whatever may be, like, we're gonna have a good time. Finish the sentence. Just by looking at you, I'd think.
Just by looking at you, Priscilla, I think that you were a fun person, though. Aww. I do. It's the smile. I don't think you ever notice your smile either. You just smile and it does light up a room. I would think you were a fun person.
Thank you. Boom. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's easy. What could you benefit from letting go of? Why are you still holding on?
I guess because you're not the first person who's told me. I get told it often. But I guess letting go of the fact that I don't think that I'm special, that I don't think that I have anything to like special to offer. And I think I could benefit from letting go of that, because I think that if I let go of it, maybe new opportunities would come, or I would go after new opportunities, or I would hope that. I don't want I don't want to become egotistical or anything like that. But and why am I still holding on to it? It's because I'm a person who really believes in the power of humility.
I would venture to say because it's easier to hold on to it than letting it go, because the moment you let go, there's a whole nother power that you're going to realize and walk into, and I don't know if you're ready yet.
Oh, okay, LeShea.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You can give me the dried out answer if you want to,
but or maybe it's that I'm afraid that then I'm going to want more.
There's nothing wrong with wanting more. The only thing with wanting more, it just requires more.
Okay. Well, let's go then, God. Let's
Come on.
In one word, describe how you feel right now.
Blessed.
Aw, that's good.
That's it. That is the crux of my life. I am blessed, and I don't take it lightly, because it can be gone like that.
Yeah.
But I am grateful and thankful for the blessings.
Aw.